Hi, my name is Marijke Steenstra, and today I will discuss the role of leadership in the OT profession. For starters, comparing leadership versus management. The centennial vision of the AOTA is the following. We envision that occupational therapy is a powerful, widely recognized, science-driven, evidence-based profession with a globally connected and diverse workforce meeting society's occupational needs. The Vision 25 statement that evolved from that is the following. As an inclusive profession, occupational therapy maximizes health, well-being, and quality of life for all people, populations, and communities through effective solutions and facilitates participation in everyday living. The Vision 2025 clearly guides the profession and provides an expansive vision statement with the 5 pillars that communicate the core beliefs. The first pillar is effective. Occupational therapy is an evidence-based practice that is patient-centered. The second of the 5 pillars specifically emphasizes leadership. The focus is for OT to shape the future of the profession and the health of society. Our leadership roles can come in many forms, including in our current organizations, on a legislative basis as we advocate for policy change, and serving on boards and committees, and in our roles guiding and supervising OT students. The third pillar is collaborative. We participate in an interprofessional process and work effectively with our clients. The fourth pillar, accessible, making our services accessible to all in support of clients with disabilities. The fifth and final pillar, equity, inclusion, and diversity. We view our clients holistically without limitations to their care based on gender, race, socioeconomic status, or religion. Development of leaders in OT is a priority of the profession's centennial vision. In the Fleming et al. Article named Study of Leadership in OT, Self-Perception of OT Managers, there were some distinct differences between managers and leaders. Managers seek to do things right, and leaders are looking to do the right thing. Leaders develop new relationships and transform already existing cultures to achieve sustainable change. Effective leaders are credible as an individual and in their professional role. Leaders convey trust and empowerment in their employees. Managers or management focuses on processes, organization, and control of the daily work performance. They ensure the quality of the work. The leadership challenge model developed by Cozies and Posner applies well to healthcare. Through their research, they have established 5 key leadership characteristics that define their model. The first characteristic is challenging the process and aiming beyond the status quo. Leaders will start new programs, try a different way, and take risks. Managers will set up the structure to implement a new program based on efficiency, accuracy, and predictability. The next characteristic is inspiring a shared vision among all. Leaders will inspire the big picture with interpersonal relationship and communication within the organization. Managers will supervise staff members and ensure daily goals are met to bring the vision to life. The third characteristic is enabling others to act. Leaders empower others by instilling trust in them and their abilities. Managers check all the details and make sure everyone follows the proper processes, workflow, and fulfill their professional roles. The fourth characteristic is modeling the way through personal example. A leader will demonstrate by performing the task with enthusiasm and engagement, and a manager will direct and organize the requested task with focus on consistency and predictability. The fifth and last characteristic is encouraging the heart. Leaders will provide encouragement to those they lead through boosting morale, providing motivation and interconnectedness of the team. Managers will praise the quality of the work and provide professional feedback. The Fleming article highlights that the OT profession consists of 92% females and 8% males. In the study from the article, the research received 66 responses from OT managers out of the 150 questionnaires sent. 23% of the responses were from males, which is a relatively high percentage, not representative of the OT profession as a whole. In general, the stereotypes prevail that men are better leaders, men are more goal-oriented, and women tend to focus on interpersonal relationships. These gender trends were not supported by the study. Both male and female managers reported employing the same leadership characteristics and with the same frequency. The conclusion of the research was as following. Since the study solely surveyed occupational therapy managers and management does not equate to leadership, additional research is warranted to explore the leadership characteristics of occupational therapists that do not hold managerial positions. Using the 5 principles will help OT leaders to adapt an environment that is not necessarily congruent with patient-centeredness and allows leaders to hone their skills to meet challenges in an ever-changing healthcare system. The leadership characteristics that brought about a positive outcome in my professional role is challenging the process. When I was hired at my current job about 3 years ago in a small nonprofit hospital, it was because I have extensive experience in long-term care, specifically in subacute rehab. My new job duties also required that I provide outpatient therapy, including hand therapy, and then we also added a pediatric program. I needed to take a lot of classes to develop new skills in these areas and update my skills, and it kind of diverted my intention from the original mission, which was to grow and streamline the subacute rehab program in our hospital. So this class has challenged me to take on a leadership role within our organization, and it has given me the tools and structure to put this in place, this particular program. From going with the status quo, I've redirected my energy to challenge the process and create a shared vision. My quality improvement project entails enhanced interdisciplinary communication and collaboration to facilitate quality patient-centered care and discharge planning for our subacute rehab patients with reduced hospital readmissions. For one subcomponent of the quality improvement project, we prioritize the need for designated rehab rooms to streamline the process rather than placing subacute patients with long-term care patients in the same room. In the process of assigning specific rehab rooms on our long-term care wing, we had a COVID outbreak and had to put room changes on hold at that time. We had to prioritize differently, which took some adaptability. I also had to trust that the team members from the nursing department were still dedicated to the project, even though they had to shift their attention and prioritize to this new set of circumstances. The outcome that I have experienced from starting this project and using these new behaviors and skills is empowering. Now I'm beginning to apply personal transformational leadership skills I am learning to lead by example rather than waiting to be asked to do something. I have a genuine passion for the project we are working on. I'm persistent in meeting the goal and dedicated to applying patience throughout the process. I hope to inspire a shared vision and a new and enhanced process for improved patient outcomes. I feel more agency and excitement at my work. I think showing up and proposing to take a leadership role is highly empowering. So thank you for listening to this presentation. And I would like to leave you with this quote written by Khalil Gibran. Your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life. Not so much by what happens to you as by the way your mind looks at what happens. Thank you for listening.